Just with your permission, I promise just to use Ukrainian. This is very important. You will understand why I'm talking in Ukrainian.
Dear friends, it is crucial to bear in mind 2 points. I do agree with Mr. Lubkivsky, who said that there is no alternative to a collective system of security. No more. And I'd like to give you a few things that very few people know because they are not being made public, or somehow at least it is not being gotten across to broad public. I'd like to respond to James to what he recently said. When we speak about accession and membership in NATO, let's first think about what kind of NATO we need. We need a NATO which would be able to defend us. I can give you some controversial arguments. The 95th Aeromobile Brigade, which is quite well known, which over the last 8 to 10 years has been through all the courses and exercises together with NATO allies, and it is the best trained brigade with the fewest losses in the hostilities against the Russian troops. This is a fact. And now you go to them and ask them what they think about joining NATO. They would not be all too eager to rush towards NATO. Why? Because military experts from other countries come here for training, for instance, to Yavori training ground, and everyone says, people, please teach us how to counter the hybrid war that Russia has unleashed. These are very controversial things, and before we take the final decision, we should remember the lessons of history. In 2003, I was involved in intensified dialogue process. It was a kind of a shuttle process when we used to travel to Brussels to negotiate a map. What happened? Nothing. Why? Because we failed to carry out the policy of informing our public and raising their awareness about NATO. This is not about agitation or propaganda. We need to get the message across, including about negative things which NATO has. What has NATO offered us today? They offer trust funds and advisory assistance. We do appreciate that, but this still takes time and a bit of thinking how to make them more useful. But nothing on top of that. That is why before we take the decision about our membership, we should to reach out to people, we should inform people, we should raise their awareness. Not just because I am an officer. I've been working with the transatlantic community over the last 15 years. Ask the military, and they will give you clear-cut answers to what kind of NATO we need, what kind of an organization it should be, and what kind of contribution to European security we can make.